happy day. What today is? Wednesday. Y'all, I can't keep up. These days go so fast. Let me see. This is a walking live chat. I hope everyone day is starting off fantastic, okay? So I am walking. Let me see. Yeah. I am walking. And so I figured, you know what? I can walk and chat with you guys just to give you a little encouragement this morning, because who can't use encouragement, right? Hey KK, good morning. How are you today? Who can't use a word of encouragement, right? We all need inspiration, motivation, all of those things, right? Today here in Chicago, it is really cold out here. We are feeling the cool weather. And I personally is glad for it, y'all. I am so glad for this cool down. I never thought I would be that type of person. I've always loved the hot heat. But when you go through menopause, it makes you look at the weather totally different, okay? Totally different. What you say? I am blessed and know you are as well. Yes, I am, okay? My limbs are working this morning, okay? With pain and all, I am glad to be here, being mobile, being able to get out, and I'm grateful. I am so grateful. Oh yes, it does. Yes, I am so grateful to be able to get up, get out. All right, with this beautiful crisp. Y'all know how you have that morning crisp weather. That's what it is. So I got my long sleeve shirt on today, and actually I got to go shopping to purchase me some more long sleeves top, because we in the long sleeve, like they be saying, sweater weather. We are in the sweater weather. So I made me quite a few of those crochet sweaters. And so I could only find one. I made at least 3 crochet sweaters. At least 3. Only got my hand on one that I can see. I don't know if I gave the other ones away or not. I'm not for sure. But I just want to, stop in to say, you know what? Today is the day the Lord has made. I know y'all can hear all the trucks and the cars that go past. But today is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be extremely glad in it. What happens to us when we don't rejoice? All we do is make our days longer and harder, because there's no gratitude. When you don't have gratitude in your day, like thanking the Lord as soon as you wake up, I thank you, Heavenly Father, for blessing me to see another day. When you don't have gratitude when you wake up and being thankful throughout the day, not just when you wake up, but even throughout the day, be grateful, be thankful. If you don't, you have a long, hard day. You have a long, hard day. Yes, I'm going to share a story with you all, and I hope this gives somebody some encouragement. Yesterday, all right, I'm glad all the trucks gone, but that's how it is when you're out in the public, right? I was headed to work, and I take public transportation, bus, whatever you call it. I take that to work. And so I know what time my bus is gonna come. I'm about to soon get off this street so you guys can hear me even better. I know what time my buses come, because when you taking public transportation, it's good to know their schedule, so you don't have to be standing for a long time. So I know what time my bus is scheduled to come. And I was waiting, but I wasn't waiting at the bus stop. And I was waiting in my car because my car is not, 100%. So, so I'm sitting in the car. So I said, I'll wait 5 minutes before I actually get out the car and go to the bus stop because it's dark now. It's dark until like maybe 6:30, 6:45 here in Chicago. It's dark to about that time. So anyway, I said, okay, it's time for me to get on out this car. And it was raining too. And the rain was cold. The rain was very cold yesterday. So it was cold and it was wet. So I'm getting ready to get out my car. And guess what rolled right on past me? Was the bus. The bus just rolled right on past me. The bus ended up coming early. And for a moment, I got upset. I was kind of upset. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm here and I missed the bus. So I'm panicking because I want to get to work on time and, all of the things, right? So I'm kind of in my feelings. I'm, kind of upset. And, I just got upset. And so I was thinking, I was like, instead of getting upset about this situation and allowing this situation to ruin your whole day, whatever, the reason why you missed that bus is because you wasn't supposed to be on there. For whatever reason, you was not supposed to be on that bus. And I try to teach myself that things does not happen to me, it happens for me. Sometimes we got to reframe and retrain our brains and stop thinking that everything is happening to me. Oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God. And try to see past that. Why is this happening? Because there could be a lesson in there and a blessing. It could be a lesson and a blessing of why that particular thing happened to you, right? So I said, okay, this is not happening to me. This is happening for me. So I had to calm myself down, okay? And after I calm myself down, you could be a little bit more rational. So when people are very upset and all that stuff, there's no need to talk to them. When you got somebody up on 10 and they all the way up to the top, you're going to have to let them express themselves without your interruption. If you interrupt someone that's all the way up on 10, they do not hear one word that's coming out of your mouth, okay? But if you allow somebody to get that, process that, and get that out of their system, now they're ready to receive what you have to say. But that match energy, when somebody is upset, it won't work. It would never work. It never works. You got to say, okay, it's your time. It's your turn. So go ahead and express yourself and, honey, get it on out there in the atmosphere. Because I know sometimes when I'm upset like that, I'll be glad that I'm by myself. Because regardless if we are trying to take that out on anybody else, if someone is around us, you might just take it out on them. So a lot of times I'm glad I be alone. So only bad I can get mad at is myself, Could be God protecting you from something. That's how I started looking at things. I say, well, maybe I'm being protected from something. I am being shielded from something. And that's why I said you have to look at it at a different point of view. I can't stay at this space right here. It's not going to benefit me. So I was like, okay, once I calmed down, I said, okay, this didn't happen to me. This happened for me. Maybe somebody was on that bus that I didn't need to be on the bus with. Anything could have happened for whatever reason. So today I made sure that not only did I get to the bus stop, but I got there early, just in case, because if you don't learn your lessons, the lesson repeats itself over and over and over again. And sometimes we ask ourselves, we say, why is this thing constantly repeating itself? It's because you didn't learn anything. So I'm going to give it to you again. In the same matter, in the same way, I'm going to give it to you again. It eventually, you get knocked down so many times, you be like, you know what? I noticed that there's a brick in front of me. Now I'm going to learn to walk around that brick instead of just stand right there and keep tripping over the same brick. Keep tripping as though this brick gonna go away on its own. No, you got to realize that uh, you got to learn how to walk around to maneuver to get away from things that's not beneficial for you. So that's the word of encouragement, to say, you know what? Sometimes you got to pause and say, this is not happening to me. This is happening for me. What do I need to get from this? There's a lesson. And if I can get the lesson, I can get the blessing. Because let me tell you something. By the time I got to work, when I tell you everything was smooth sailing, everything was smooth sailing. I was like, wow, I did whatever I was supposed to do. I got on out of there. Matter of fact, I got out of there a little bit earlier. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, I got so worked up when everything worked out wonderfully. So I hope that helps someone today. You know, when you just feeling like you're overwhelmed and you're feeling like, what is this thing? What am I doing? Just calm down and say, you know what? There's a lesson. What should I be learning from this? What should I be getting? You gotta ask the question. If you don't ask the question, you're gonna miss it. You'll be like, wow, I'm not getting it. But if you ask the question, God, what is this for? Why is this? What am I supposed to learn? Not why this happening to me. Never ask the Most High, why is this happening to me? Ask him, what am I supposed to get from this? We got to change our way of thinking. What am I really supposed to get from this? What am I supposed to learn? Because it's always a lesson, right? Hey, young, your logic thinker. Hey, sis, how are you? It's always something to say, you know, I'm not going to ask why. I'm going to ask, what do I need to get from this lesson? And for me, what I got from that of me, what I got from me missing my bus yesterday was stand your butt early at the bus stop. Because it might just come early. You know what I'm saying? I was like, stand your butt over there early so you don't miss the bus. And honey, I know it's cold here in Chicago. I was out there 10 minutes early. I was like, no, ma'am. First time on you, second time all on me. And I didn't want that to happen to me 2 days in a row. You say, I am great. Great message this morning. Thank you. You are so welcome. And that's what we're here to encourage each other. You don't know who needs encouraging, who needs people on the cliff, y'all. Don't push them. You know what I'm saying? People are on the cliff of a high mountain. Don't push them. Give them a hand. Give people a hand. Give people grace. Give people grace. We so impatient with people. Give people grace. Say, it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to say, it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be all right. Don't you know that can save somebody's life by just saying, everything going to be all right? The other day, I was at the Walmart's, and Walmart's has, they have sheriffs and things at the Walmart's, because these Walmart's, they be getting down with the get down. And the guy, he wasn't at work. I noticed he had a bag. He put it just got off work. And all I said was him too. I said, good morning. And he said, good morning, sister. And I told him, I said, have a great day. And he said, you too. But I could just see his demeanor change. Like, you don't even know if somebody, you saying good morning to somebody, how that can bless them. Because you don't know. People have bad mornings. You know what I'm saying? And you thought enough to say good morning. And you thought enough to say have a great day or have a blessed day or something like that. You don't know if that can change the whole trajectory of their day. They was like, you know what? I am going to have a good day. I am going to have a blessed day. Because you got to make your mind up, y'all. Because, the things can happen throughout the day that will really make you question everything. You could be in a good mood before you left the house, and you get out here in this thing called the world, and people are just people. People are just people. And everybody ain't like you. So you're going to have people doing some weird things that make you say, I'm going back inside. Sometimes that's how I feel. I be like, I'm headed back in. I am headed back in because I can't handle the people today. Like that little boy say, his mother said, "What's wrong?" He say, "I see people." She said, "I know, baby. People will make you want to go back in the house, shut the door, and don't come back out." But that's not reality. That's not reality. Reality is we got to be a part of this thing called life. And being a part of life, you got to go with the good and the bad, right? It's balanced. It's balanced. It's equally good than it is bad, but they only project the badness on us, right? That's the only thing they want to talk about. All the bad things, all the bad things. And like I said, there's no problem watching the news. You do want to stay abreast of what's going on, in our news, but sometimes it could be a little bit much. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm just about tired of y'all. I'm just about tired of y'all with this bad news. Balance it out with some good news to give people hope and, things of that nature. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at with it, you all. So I just wanted to stop in and, I'm walking, so I got to look up, y'all, to see where I'm going and making sure no animals out here. I told y'all last time I'm walking, the little dog just ran right up on me. And I'm like, "Excuse me? You do not smell no dog on me. I haven't had a dog in years, so there's no need for you running up my leg." But he did. And I was like, "Geez Louise, come on." So, okay, I heard somebody holler. So I'm hoping you all, even if your day is not starting off, and which it should, because listen, it's first thing in the morning. You get to set the stage, okay? Set the stage so you can have a wonderful day. Like, you got to set the scene. You're the producer of your day. You're the producer, you're the director, you're the editor. Did you know that? That's how much you got. Don't forget the thumbs up, you all. That's what you have. You're the director, you're the producer, you're the writer, but you're the editor as well. So if something in your day where let's write and say, "You know what? I want to have a good day." By all means, I want to have a good day. And you'll have a good day. Like I have a good day. I wrote it in the script. It's already written. I'm the actor and the actress. So I get to determine what kind of day. All right, guys. Even though I have my beautiful Priscilla, okay, at distinctively handcrafted, she made this beautiful bag. Y'all, this bag serves more than a craft bag. Now, this is a craft bag that's supposed to have my yarn in there, a project. Y'all, I got my lunch in here, my umbrella in here. This bag serves so many other purposes. It has me so I don't have to carry a purse. I could just carry my beautiful bag. Thank you. She sells them. She makes beautiful notion pouches, bags. She's just talented. She's a crocheter, she's a knitter, she's a tatter. Priscilla does it all from distinctively handcrafted. If you guys are not part of her channel, please check her out. Distinctively handcrafted. She's such a motivational person. We call ourselves YT besties. KK, I'm glad to see that the numbers are coming up, for your BMO, your hat drive. I think it's so awesome. I think it's just a blessing to be a blessing. That's what I always say. It's a blessing to be a blessing. And regardless if you're sending K&K Crochet 1 hat, 2 hats, 10 hats, 20 hats, send a hat. All right. If all you can afford to send is a hat or 2, do that as well, y'all. A lot of people watch my replay. Do that as well and send it over to K&K Crochet. Okay. The link is in the bio. So, you can help somebody out, y'all. Reach their goals, and that's amazing. Somebody got a goal to help people, right? Your goal is to help someone else, which is absolutely beautiful. Good morning, little ones. Yes, that's the little children getting ready to go to school. You say, let me. Y'all see how good I'm doing, and I don't even got my glasses on. Let me get out the streets. Y'all know these cell phones will have you walking and talking in the streets. You say they are. God knows the number we need. Yes, he does. I know you mentioned that. And he's going to provide you with the numbers that you need. Believe me. Believe me. Yep. He's going to provide you with the numbers that you need. And y'all is grateful and humble and thankful to receive everything. You and your beautiful daughter are always grateful and so excited when y'all be looking at those hats. Y'all get so excited. It just makes me happy. It just makes me happy that it makes you all happy. I mean, if you're going to give with a giving, loving heart. Don't give and you frowning. Don't frown and give. Give because you want to give, and give because it's making you feel good that you're able to help someone. You don't know what kind of help you can need in the future. And somebody came through for you. Maybe it's not that way. Maybe it's a food bank. Maybe it's finances. You don't know how you're going to need help. Maybe, like I said, sometimes you just need somebody to pray with you or pray for you, talk to you. You don't know what kind of help we need. So we want to definitely make sure that we're doing whatever we can to help someone. This is a great way for me to get my exercise in, y'all. I'm trying to get my exercise in, doing some walking. Even though I'm eating potato chips for breakfast, doing some walking really helps me, get the day in. So anyway, I want to say thank you all for who came in. Thank you for the engagement and for the thumbs up, for all the things, the hearts. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. The interaction is always a beautiful thing. Never go by what that number is, how many people viewing you, because I don't know why it goes to 0. And a lot of people think, oh, everyone must have left. No, they're there. But the showing how many people there is not always accurate. So don't pay attention to that. Because sometimes people cut their lives off because they figure, oh, everybody left. I'm a talker, y'all. So I'm going to talk whether somebody here or they're not here. I guess you guys know that about me already. It's just the way I am, because I know somebody needs a word of encouragement. When I'm talking to someone, I'm talking actually to myself as well. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you again for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. But just know the day is only what you make it. So try to make it the best day you possibly can. All right, you all. I will see you all next time in these YouTube streets, because I'm almost at my destination. So have a wonderful day. You as well, KK, and everyone that came in. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.